This is basically going to use the same concept from the last video I just did. It seems like the concepts are a little different from last year, and you're going to want to base them off similarly. It's basically as if you got to beat how many men they're blocking for the most part. If they have just the 5 linemen blocking and you send 6, you're going to get somebody in. It's not going to be like, oh, they magically keep blocking 6 and 7 guys when you only got the offensive line blocking. That's ridiculous. But I remember last year, all you really had to do was overload one side with 3 guys, send a 3-man blitz, and you get pressure, which was ridiculous because you could have 8 men in coverage and get good pressure. That's good that you can't do that because that's ridiculous. I like it to be more realistic, like an NFL game, and not just like, oh, I'm playing an arcade game and I can just send 2 people and get instant pressure. But anyway, the first one I'm going to show is man, like I did in the last one, and it's pinch buck 0, and it's pretty much the same exact setup. I'm going to go with single back, because I want to show you that really good against the run too. Shift them left, crash them left, and guess pass. The thing, I never spread out the linebackers on man. I should have been covering that, but I didn't feel like it. If you want to make it look like you're doing the zone, you could spread out your linebackers so they think, oh, you're doing a zone this time, but you're still doing the man. I think they flipped it and I wasn't paying attention, and that's why that play didn't quite work out. I'm just being the nose tackle so that I don't blow up the coverage, so he just throws the ball quick. I'm not using him to make the play work at all. Just showing you how the computer does it. Wait a second. Alright, just making sure. Sometimes I can't tell if it's flipped. There we go. I like what they've done with it this year, where the computer won't hike it while you're messing with adjustments. Love it. Oh, this time he actually got a run. I like some of the moves, but there was a time I was playing. I think it was against the Bengals. It was AJ Green. I slammed into him with a hit, and as I was hitting him, he does a juke, and it fakes me out when my guy was like inside of him. I was like, that's not a fake out. That's just retarded. Very good. Usually against the run, except for that play you saw. I guess now and then they're gonna get something, and if they do play action, they're definitely fucked. I don't even have Clowney in there. Oh, that end around went nowhere. Alright, I was just messing around showing you that one. Next one I'll show against more passes. The other 2 are zoned, because most 3-4 plays are zoned. So you gotta be able to do some zone blitzing. Next one is we'll fire 3-seam, and I'll do it against random gun again. Setup's a little different. Shift the line to the right, spread them to rush the edge. Whoops. Spread out the linebackers, and of course guess pass on all the blitzes. Oh, screen pass, but luckily I was right there. It looks like they flipped it, so we're gonna go to the right, the left, which didn't really do anything. We'll see if this still work, especially with only 5 men blocking. And he just threw it at Watt's head. I think he was sending a message there. Oh crap, they flipped the play on me. We still should be good. You see the guy still gets in. The thing is just his cushion's not as quick and fast as he used to be, so he's a little slower. So to the right, crash out, spread the linebackers, guess pass, and we should be good. See McKinney, you see how quick he got in there? I'm gonna look at that replay. Moves a little bit quicker than Cushing does. Usually this is what happens. And on last time, Cushing came in slow, and Mariota just rolled out. I'll run this one more time. Usually with all the zone ones, you gotta spread the linebackers. For some reason that does something to help, so... Oh, this time they picked it up. But like I said, they're not nano blitzes where you're guaranteed pressure every single time. It's more to force them to send blockers in. And then you can send more people in coverage while they got more people blocking. You ruin their day. Next one is the under again. And it's Mike Scrap 3 press. My setup is slightly different from the other ones. So we're going to do random gun. We send the linemen to the right. We crash them again to the right. And then what we do now is we double hit R1 and we re-blitz the blitzing middle linebacker, which is Cushing X. It doesn't show that it changes, but it makes it so he doesn't loop around and he comes straight through the B gap there. So I notice sometimes it doesn't work that way, which is weird, but re-blitzing makes it more consistent where he'll run through that gap there. So we'll run this a few times and see how it goes. And shoddy coverage. And shoddy tackling. I like how you can actually dive now to be like just a desperate attempt. Like in old Maddens, I remember playing against friends and you just make that crazy tackle to save a touchdown. Alright, they flipped it, so we're just doing the opposite. Shift them to the left, crash to the left, re-blitz the blitzing middle linebacker, and we should be golden. I forgot to guess pass, but that shouldn't be a problem. You saw how on the edge the guy came in, but he's getting rid of the ball quick, so that's kind of just messing up our day here. Re-blitz Cushing there. Maybe do some bump and run, and you won't throw short so quick. Cushing got in, but as you can see, he's just not as quick as he used to be, and McKinney seems to get in a lot easier. Suppose if I usered him, I could help him out. But yeah, this is pretty much the blitz. Of course, you might find a little variation to help you out. But I like it. You get him to throw quick. You're bound to get something like that to happen. Maybe him to even throw to your guy. Yeah, you have to use her if you want to guard the holes on some of these blitzes. Like the zone ones are not as good against the run. It's like do if you know, or pretty sure they're doing a pass. But yes, these are the plays. far as I know, you're not able to do the just quick 3-man blitz, which I think is more fair. I'm also playing on simulation. I'm not doing arcade or competitive. My next one, which won't be out yet, will be on 3-4 solid, and then I'm going to do some nickel formations because you're not always going to be in your base formation. And I'm going to do some nickel blitzes. I'm going to see if the 3-3-5 odd is still good this year. I liked using that one a lot. It was only found in the Patriots playbook. I looked, it's still there. I don't know if anybody else has it in their playbook. But I'm using the custom playbook just to bring everything in and experiment. I noticed they don't have the nickel psycho anymore, where it's basically all linebackers out there. I enjoyed that play. You could mix things up. But anyway, thanks for watching and take care.